So, Watchmen episode 7 starts off with telling the origin of John Osterman, aka Dr. Manhattan. Osterman transcended pain, suffering, and even death itself to create life of a Superman. But it was a toxic nightmare. In Vietnam, he was one who won. He was the one who won the war. But a couple of decades later, he would go to Mars. So then there's this little girl who buys a movie of Sister Night, and she goes around what I would like to call the Manhattan Street because they sell all kind of stuff with Manhattan. We learn that the little girl is Angela when she was a kid. So is she a copycat with her police name? She took a movie that's called Sister Night. Her police name is Sister Night. Her dad is scared of superheroes with masks because they're hiding something. Of course. His dad was hooded justice. So this Vietnamese person took a bag with a bomb in it, I presume, and it exploded, throwing Angela to the ground and probably killed her parents. Angela wakes up falling from the bed she was in the last episode's ending, and Lady True owns the Nostalgia brand, and she is trying to save Angela's life, but she isn't in that much danger since she has been falling out of bed many times before. And then there's this explanation about the treatment True is giving Angela, but I won't repeat it because I actually have homework to do. Agent Blake listened to some recordings when Angela killed Judd. Laurie goes to Judd's wife and tells her who killed him, and she explains how. And the reason Will killed Judd was because he thought he was a part of the mind-controlling cult called Cyclops. And out of nowhere, Mrs. Crawford confesses, and now Laurie is trapped.
I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to confess yet? You've just been going on and on and on.
We learn that Angela is experiencing both her and her grandfather's memory, and Bjorn is also going through some memories. But her own. We learn that True's daughter, Bjorn, isn't her daughter, but her mother. Like, what the What? And there is 4 hours until her millennium clock is going to happen. And because of what Adrian White did in the previous episode, he is being trialed. We learn that he already knows that he killed some of the Watchmen and 3 million people. And one of the judges apparently is on his side. Not the warden. And now another jury is coming out. And they are pigs? Like, what is going on? And one of the pigs says, Adrian is guilty. Therefore, White is guilty, apparently. So Laurie is trapped by the 7th Cavalry and they're building what it seems to be a portal. The senator comes to Laurie and gives her a monologue, and apparently the 7th Cavalry is trying to restore order in America, and he will try to be a new Dr. Manhattan. So the reason people use nostalgia is because people want to live through their most painful memories, and the Millennium Clock is going to stop that. And Angela opens a door where they experiment on animals, and there is an elephant on the ground looking like it's going to die. And the woman who was talking to Angela in the last episode at the last part of her grandpa's memories, that woman was June, Will's wife, Angela's grandmother. When they were going to Tulsa, before June got into the car, she fell down on the ground. Maybe she got a heart attack? Angela goes inside a kind of tube, and there is a blue planet in the middle of it, and there are some holograms coming out of it, and judging by the background, this is where the messages to Dr. Manhattan ends up. Lady True discovers Angela and says that Manhattan isn't on Mars. He is here on Earth, pretending to be a human. And in less than an hour, they're gonna trap Dr. Manhattan and destroy him and give his power to the humanity. That's what I understood from what True was saying. Maybe Will is Dr. Manhattan. True just confirmed that he was pretending to be a human, and Will said that he was Dr. Manhattan. Like, how would he know that he was here on Earth if he didn't know Lady True? Angela goes home and tells Cal that there was no accident. It was a lie, so that they could be together. And what? Cal is Dr. Manhattan. So what I said before about Will's Dr. Manhattan was just a complete lie. That wasn't true. Because Angela called Cal for John Osterman. She broke his forehead and she took the symbol Manhattan has on his forehead.